All right, you are looking at the Ninja 10-quart dual zone air fryer with temperature probe. This little unit here is what I want to demo for you guys, but is this air fryer worth it? Let's go over the features and the benefits of this little air fryer. Not too little, but it's one of the biggest air fryers Ninja makes, 10 quart. Each basket here is 5 quarts, as you can see. It'll hold a 5-pound chicken, which is nice. And also, I think around 2-3 pounds of fries or chicken wings you want to do in here. I've done chicken breasts, I've done chicken wings, I've done matzo sticks, I've done pizza rolls or reheated pizza. All does a fantastic job, but I want to show you guys is how this temperature probe works, because it's really cool. And we're going to try a steak for the first time in this air fryer and see how it turns out. But first, I just want to show you some of the features here, which I like is it shows you on the smart finish, which means you can do 2 meals at the same time and they'll finish at the same time, which is kind of cool. So you can put in like a steak on one side and put vegetables on the other side, and they'll finish at the same time, so the meal is ready to go and hot and piping, ready for you to eat. And what's nice about this on here, they show you the timings of if you're using smart finish. It'll tell you exactly what time to put in them, which is handy. And the other feature here is a match cook, which you can put the same food in one zone and then just say match cook on the second zone, because it'll just match up easily with what you're cooking at the same time. So if you have 2 chickens on one zone here and 2 chickens on zone 2, and you just select match cook and they'll cook at the same time and finish at the same time as well. So pretty cool. Let's go over see how this thing works for you. Just press on the power, right? And we're gonna use basically air fry for this. We're gonna say zone 1, air fry, but we're gonna actually use the probe setting, the actual temperature probe here. But let's put the steak in first, right? So got the air basket in here. I'm gonna get the steak for you. We'll put that in the basket with the temperature probe. Get that in there. So there you got a nice ribeye steak in there. So we're gonna put that in back into zone 1, and then we'll plug in the actual temperature probe, which goes through this little slot, just like that. And you plug it in up here. Boom. And we're gonna say probe temperature, and then you can see it's gonna give you some options here. So it's a small protein, we're gonna say. You can change it to beef, which is what we're gonna do. And we're gonna cook it to, let's say medium. Let's try medium. We'll go with that. And on zone 2, we're gonna do some nice vegetables. I got some broccoli here, all coated with just a bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, and some garlic. We'll put those into the basket. Give it a shake. So there you go. You can see we got the broccoli ready to go. Then we're gonna press zone 2. We're gonna say air fry there. Temperature, we're gonna leave at 390, that's good. And we're gonna say that broccoli is gonna take about, I will say 13 minutes. So one thing that when you're using both zones, you gotta realize it takes longer to cook when you're using 2 zones. It takes more power. So if you're just using 1 zone, it'll cook quicker, but if you're using 2 zones, you gotta add a little bit more extra time. So we're gonna go with 14 minutes on the broccoli, and that's gonna use the smart finish. We're gonna use the smart finish, which is here. We'll press smart finish, and then we're gonna say start, and there we go. So you can see the temperature probe, target temp is 130 for the medium. Probe temp right now is 46, and it's gonna figure out when it's gonna start the broccoli in zone 2, so it times it right when the steak is done. So this is pretty cool. So I will just let this cook and we'll see how everything turns out when I get back. All right, so everything just finished. Let's take a look. That took about 13 minutes to do the steak. Let's see how it looks in here. Looks pretty good. Let's unplug the probe. Let's check out the broccoli. Broccoli's finished at the same time, as you can see. Looks very good, steaming hot. Let's bring out the steak and let's do the old taste test and slicing it open and see how well it cut, or how well it cooked here. Just give me a sec. So there you go, perfectly medium done steak. Looks juicy, delicious. That turned out really well in an air fryer. That's like, I'll say barbecue quality. Here's your broccoli. So overall, this Ninja 10 quart air fryer, in my opinion, is awesome. I have a family of 4. You want to go the bigger size because you got bigger baskets, so you need 4 people to serve. So the more space, the better. Like I said, I've done everything from chicken to pork. Reheating even pizza is awesome in here. Just quickly, you know, 2 minutes and you have nice crispy pizza done for next day. It's awesome. And as you can see, it does steak pretty well. So I would recommend this product for sure. I would get the temperature probe option as well because it's handy. You don't have to guess when the food is done. It'll tell you exactly when it's done. You can do like a whole roasted chicken here and you can just put the probe in the chicken and it'll be shut off when it's done. So 2 thumbs up for this. It's really, I'll say, game changing in how we cook every day now. We don't use the big oven as much now unless we have lots and lots of food to cook. But for this little guy on your countertop, I think it's awesome. Totally recommend the Ninja 10 quart air basket dual zone fryer.